Huntington University welcomes all players, officials, and spectators to today's contest. As a member of the NAIA Crossroads League, we are committed to the true spirit of competition as champions of character, embracing 5 core values: respect, integrity, responsibility, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. We ask each of you as a participant, official, or spectator to abide by these values, and more specifically ask that profanity not be used during this contest. Together, we can create a positive, competitive environment in which our athletes may participate, our officials may work, and you, the spectators, may enjoy. A reminder that tobacco use is not permitted on the Huntington University campus. At this time, will you please rise as prayer is led by the valedictorian caller and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Let's pray. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for the start of a beautiful day today. Lord, we just ask that you would go with all of the teams as they compete throughout the day today. Please give them strength and energy to play to the best of their ability and watch over them and keep them free from injury. Lord, we pray that you will also strive to represent you well and that their play will be an offering to you. We pray for wisdom and discernment from the officials. And Lord, we pray that you will be present in the stands as we support and encourage our athletes on the court today. Lord, we thank you for all your blessings. May it be all that's said and done. Amen.
Now it's time for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Eagles of Asbury University. First, your team starters. Number 1, Kelly Krause. Number 2, Kayla Monroe. Number 3, Jesse Bartlett. Number 6, Maddie Lewis. Number 10, Morgan Newman. Number 11, Rachel Boson. Number 12, Anne Haley Middleton.
dig by Madeline Norris.
Nice save by
Not
Cruz.
Cruz and Cobb working together there. Now they're going to call a push on the Eagles of Asbury, giving Huntington the first point of this set. Brittany Rose will enter the game now for Kate Cobb. Cruz with the serve over. Depew with a nice dig there for the Foresters. Hillary Dick with a very nice slam there for the Eagles. She's making her presence known right off the bat. Cobb will enter the game now for Kelsey Cruz and the Foresters. Maddie Lewis, the senior, back to serve for the Eagles. Piezo going opposite side to Medic. It's not quite there. That point's going to the Eagles. Maddie Lewis back to serve again now for the Eagles. Gets a nice running start. And a sweet tip over there by Allison Rainier, the senior from Costa Rica. She's 6'1", and just with a nice tip over, fooled Brittany Rose and Josie Beaver. Katie going to the ground to get that one. Brittany Rose getting stuffed at the net by Allison Rainier. That gives Asbury a 4-1 lead now.
I'm really liking the hustles this far early in the game.
It was a great hustle there by Cobb and Depew. It's a bit of miscommunication, and that will cost the Foresters a point. Lewis back with the serve, finding the sweet spot again. He is going to the left side to Rose. Allison Downs was there, however, for the Eagles. The Eagles just keeping it alive.
Nice set by Pizzo.
Was a nice block there by Hillary Dyke. And finally, we get the second point on the board now for the Foresters. We have Audrey Mallers entering the game for Katie Depew. Heather Medic back to serve for the Foresters.
All right, miscommunication there.
Good job communicating here by the Foresters. As they're going to call Rose's hit, saying it didn't quite make it over the front of the net. So that point will go to the Eagles. So now we'll see a few substitution changes. Kellyanne Croce enters the game now. And a great slam there by Beaver, as she's been a dominant force all last night, and she's looking to carry that momentum into this game. Emily Hubby and Danielle Gurwell into the game for the Foresters. Beaver and Piezo will take a seat. And Gurwell right there, slamming it home for the Foresters. She would not be denied at the net.
It's a pretty close game thus far. Oh.
Nice dig there by Kellyanne Croce. And that ball will just travel out as the Eagles look to sneak that one in. It wasn't there, as the Foresters pulled within one early in this first set.
That was a nice block by Gurwell.
Nice job there by Brittany Rose, getting that one over as it got tipped by a couple of Eagles and just took an unfortunate landing for them.
Now we have a tie game.
Hubby going to the left side to Rose. Been a dominant force all game. Not there. Cruz with a nice dig. Just an unfortunate bounce there for Hubby, as Sarah Sterling one of 6 seniors on this Eagles squad able to get that one in for her Eagles. Jessie Bartlow, the 5'5" senior from Idaho, in now. She gets that serve off nicely. Hubby goes opposite side to Mallers. Kellyanne Cruz hitting that one in the net for the Eagles, giving the Foresters another point. As now we'll see Kelsey Cruz enter the game for Josie Beaver and the Foresters. Kate Cobb back to serve now. A great slam there by Kayla Moreland, this 6-foot freshman from Columbus, Ohio. She would not be denied as Medich did all she could. Sarah Sterling to serve. Hubby setting up Mallers on the opposite side as she gets that one slammed in home. As now she will exit the game. Katie Depew entering for her. Depew back to serve. Cruz went for some trickery on that left side. It wasn't there. Purcell hitting that one in the net for the Eagles. And now we'll get the Foresters the lead, 9-8. We're approaching the midway mark of this set. Kayla Moreland again with another spike. It's her second of the day already, as she has been dominant already. Alyssa Downs, 5'7" senior from New York, to serve now. She gets a nice high throw. Hubby and Cobb working just to keep that one alive.
Early on so far, I'm really liking the intensity from both squads. Should be a pretty good game throughout.
Allison Rainier has been almost unstoppable so far for the Eagles, as her and Kaylin Moreland have been doing a lot of hard spikes. The Foresters are going to have to adjust. Just like we see there, Gerwell going for the block, and just lands on the Forester side. Just unfortunate bounce. Downs back to serve. I'll be going to the left side to Cruz, and Cruz gets that one in off the ricochet from Moreland and Rainier. Now we'll have Beaver and Pizzo in for Hubby and Girlwell, as we see this rotation all the time. Pizzo back to serve now. What a slam there by Allison Rainier, the senior, 6'1". We've seen her doing that so far, as the Eagles' game plan seems to be going to Rainier and Moreland, and so far it has been to their success as they lead 12-10. Great dig there by Katie Depew. Match gets stuffed at the rim. Beaver, however, will not. Cobb with a nice dig, but can't keep it into play.
Although that was a point for them, I thought that was a really good effort by.
That was some nice effort there by the Foresters, as we see bodies going to the ground again. Depew getting to the ground. And that point will go to the Eagles. Beaver getting stuffed at the net by Rainier and Dick. And Coach Settle has seen enough with her ladies down by 5 in this first set of action. You tell your ladies in the timeout if you're Coach Settle?
I would just tell them to just keep attacking, keep up the good hustle, and just keep fighting out there.
Definitely have to keep it the fight, as we saw our Lady Foresters lose a hard 5-set match last night to Grace College. 5th set ended fairly quickly, but that was the first 5-set match we've seen the Foresters get to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if this match finds its way to 5 sets, do you think that the Foresters will have maybe an edge after just playing one the night before?
I really think they do. I really think they'll have the edge because there's just a few miscommunication calls or just few miscommunication plays away from being in the lead or tied up with this game.
So the Foresters are only down 5. We saw all last night in the games previous to this that out of a timeout, the Foresters seem to thrive. They usually get themselves on a quick 3 or 4 point run. So they're going to look to capitalize off of this timeout. Back to serve now for Asbury Eagles will be Lindsay Kurz. Kurz is one of the 6 seniors on that squad. As Medic going for the slam, it's not quite there. Beaver with a nice block. As Pizzo
Another
and Depew.
miscommunication.
Looks like they both yelled each other off and just made a little awkward situation there for those two. All they can do is shrug their shoulders on that one. Kurz serve now. Pizzo going to Beaver. And Beaver gets that one tipped off the hands of the Eagles to bring the Force with another point here. Kelsey Cruz back to serve now. As that one goes long, that point going to the Eagles. Now see a substitution as Sarah Sterling will enter the game for Madeline Morris for the Eagles. Maddie Lewis back to serve. Cobb handles that one beautifully. Medic goes for the slam. And they're going to say that one was not tipped, that it went out. Point going to the Eagles. They now have a 7-point lead. And that will be Lewis's serve going out. We've seen 2 of those already. See Brittany Rose enter the game for Katie Depew. It was a nice tip over there by Sarah Sterling. Found the sweet spot in the Forester defense and executed it perfectly. See Kellyanne Cruz, the 5'9" junior from North Carolina, in the game for Asbury with the serve. Audrey Maller's going a bit too hard there. And last night, Victor and I were talking a lot about power and how you have to control that power. And it took the Foresters a set to figure that out. And so far, we've seen it in this early first set. Cobb with a nice dig, keeping that one alive. Cobb and Medic colliding with each other. Everyone seems to be okay though. 21-12, the Eagles in full command. Piezo goes to Beaver. And that will be Sarah Sterling's spike going out of bounds, giving the point now to the Foresters. As we see Hubby and Gurwell entering the game for Beaver and Pizzo. Hubby with the serve. Rose can't quite handle that one. She'll put that one into the net. Some substitutions now for Asbury. We see Hillary Dick come out along with Lindsay Kurz. And for them will be Kayla Moreland and Jessie Bartlow. Medic will get under Bartlow's serve. Rose going hard. It's not there. Blocked by Moreland. Mallers will try from that opposite side. Nice save there. Cobb going to the ground. Mallers again from that opposite side. Have a good save by Bartlow. The Foresters keeping this one alive as Cobb seems to be everywhere for the Foresters. Rose going hard from that left side. Nice dig by Maddie Lewis. Body still flying.
Really liking the hustle out there.
Both teams refusing to give the point up. And finally it gives for the Foresters as that ball will go way out of bounds. And after that long rally, Coach Settle wants a timeout for her ladies as Kate Cobb seems to be a little shaken up on the play for the Foresters. As Foresters now are down 23-13 in this first set. We just saw the longest rally of the game there, Cody. What did you like out of that from the Foresters?
Well, the thing I really liked the most was everyone just diving on the floor, attacking, keeping the play alive, just staying with it.
So there was good communication for the most part from the Foresters. Even though you lost the point, you have to like the effort. There was some strong plays and just good plays by the Asbury Eagles to actually win that point. The Foresters can at least say they didn't give that point away. The Foresters, though, find themselves in a hole, find themselves down 10 in this first set.
But the problem is so far is just miscommunication. Just miscommunication.
Bartlow back to serve now for the Eagles. Mallers will go from that opposite side. It's not there. Cobb got her hand on it but couldn't quite keep it up. As now we're looking at set point for the Asbury Eagles. Barlow with the strong serve. I'll be going to that opposite side to Mallers. And Mallers gets that one to fall. Kelsey Cruz will enter the game now for Josie Beaver. With her Foresters down 10. Still set point for the Eagles. Purcell getting blocked right at the net. Audrey Mallers was all over that one. As the Foresters are still showing some fight. Mallers again from the opposite side. They're saying it was tipped. And they're going to say nope. That one goes out of bounds. So that point will go to Asbury Eagles as they will take that first set 25-15. We've seen an exciting first set of action so far. Expect to see even better second set. It looked like the Foresters came alive there late. But we're going to take a quick break. I'm Logan Hunt. This is Cody Smith. We'll be back with second set action. Once again, this is FDN Sports on the Forester Digital Network. We're back here live at Platt Arena. I'm Logan Hunt. This is Cody Smith. And so far, we've seen an exciting first set of action from the Asbury Eagles and the Huntington Foresters. The Eagles took the first set 25-15. What do you expect to see differently out of the Foresters in this second set, Cody?
I believe they're going to address the miscommunication problems and prevail in the second set.
We're going to have Pizzo back to serve for the Foresters to start out this second set. The Foresters took the first point of the set in the first set. Let's see if they can't do it in this one. Pizzo keeping that one alive. DePue getting underneath Rainier's hard slam. Nice block at the net there by Beaver. Rainier tries her luck. Not there. And Medic hits that one out of bounds. Point going to the Eagles. A few substitutions now. We have Hillary Dick and Lindsey Kurz winning the game for Kayla Moreland and Jesse Bartlow for the Eagles. We see Lindsey Kurz back to serve now. DePue getting underneath Rainier's slam there. Nice block there by Beaver. She leads the team in blocks. So now we have Josie Rose coming in for Kate Cobb.
Just might be the momentum shift that the Foresters need to get back in the set.
Nice hard slam there by Madeline Morse, the 5'10 freshman from Illinois. She would not be denied at the net, giving the point to the Eagles. As Morse will come out, and for her will be Sarah Sterling. Lewis with the serve. Medic's tip goes out. That point will go to the Eagles. Beaver with a hard slam, but Downs gets a hold of it. Rose gonna try. It's not quite there. Force is resetting now. And Beaver making her presence known at the net, slamming that one home. Audrey Mallers enters the game now for Katie DePue. Little scramble there on the floor for the Eagles, but to no avail. Forces take that point. And just like that, Sarah Sterling answers with a score of her own. So now we see Rainier and Downs exit the ball game, and for them will be Cruz and Purcell. As we see Heather Medic exit the game, and for her will be Sarah Bacala for the Foresters. Cruz with the serve. Beaver just tipping that one over. And Hillary Dick with the nice slam. The Canadian making herself known down there. Cruz with the serve now. Rose gets a nice hand on that. Nice job there by the Eagles keeping it alive. Purcell tries to slam it. It's not there. They're going to say that she hit. They're going to say, though, that the Foresters hit the net on the way down. Penalty there against the Foresters, giving the point to the Eagles as the Eagles take a 6-3 lead. Good communication by the Foresters. That one's getting blocked at the net by Mallers and Beaver. Mallers go for the long slam. It's not there. Point Eagles. Cruz still serving. Rose slams that one right into Hillary Dick's hands. And that one goes out of bounds. That point going to the Foresters. So now we see Hubby and Gurwell entering the game for Pizzo and Beaver. Hubby serves that one right into the net. That point goes to the Eagles. Bartlow with the serve. Nice block there by Mallers. Rose gets that one to fall for her. As she will exit the game, and for her will be Kelsey Cruz. Cobb back to serve for the Foresters. They look to mount a run of their own. Barlow going to Purcell on that left side. It's not there. Eagles can't quite keep it alive.
Foresters have the momentum on their side this far.
Momentum is key in this game as Foresters really want to take this set. You don't want to go down 2-0. So now we see just a tipping battle there at the net. Sterling slams that one in. Just gets it to tip the line. We'll see Lewis exit the game, and for her will be Madeline Morris. Sterling with the serve. And we'll see Mallers with a great slam of her own. Now Depew and Medic will enter the game for Mallers and Vicala. Depew with the serve. And somehow Kayla Moreland gets that one in. She was pretty much on the ground just to tip that one over. We see Alyssa Downs now gonna serve it away for the Eagles. Depew keeping that one in. And the Foresters get that one down. Not sure how, but I'll tell you what, they'll take points in any way they can as they find themselves down 2. 10-8, the Eagles lead as Pizzo back to serve now. Grenier with her great long 6-1 extension gets that one down with ease. She just made it look easy for Asbury. Hers with the serve for the Eagles. As we're going to see the point. We're going to see the point go to the Foresters as Grenier hits the net hard. Easy call for the officials. Dick had a forceful slam there And the Foresters could not handle that one.
But you have to like the hustle on that play, though, Logan.
Say Katie Depew found herself in the front row of the stands. Maggie Lewis serving for the Eagles. We found ourselves halfway through this set. Eagles lead 12-9 over the Foresters. As Medic's slam will go out. Point going to the Eagles. Set just not high enough for Beaver. She came down on that one right into the net. So now we see Vakala coming in for Medic. Lewis back to serve. And they're going to say now the Foresters hit the net on that one. Point going to the Eagles again as the Eagles have extended their lead to 6. Nice dig there by Katie Depew. Vakala just going out of bounds. It was close though. Point going to the Eagles, however. Bezo and Beaver just mistiming their connection there. As the Eagles open up a 17-9 lead, and Coach Settle's seen enough. She's gonna call a timeout here for the Foresters. You gotta think, Cody, Foresters find themselves down 2-9. This third set might go the Eagles' way. What exactly do you think the Foresters need to work on in order to erase this 8-point deficit?
I would just have to say be more alert, have more awareness of where the ball is, and just keep executing.
Say definitely if the Foresters can keep their game plan, as we've seen on that last run there by the Eagles, just a few points. The Foresters literally left at the net just by touching the net or slamming the ball into the net. Just miscommunications. We didn't see too much of that last night out of the Foresters. Thought maybe that would carry into this game, but the Foresters just looked a little rattled by the size of the Asbury Eagles and just the force that they bring.
Yeah. I would also say just try to keep the momentum on your side to get yourself back in the set.
Say momentum's going to be key. Let's see if the Foresters can't carry some momentum out of this timeout, stop the run of the Eagles, and get themselves back in this set. So we'll find Maddie Lewis back to serve for the Eagles. Lewis going to the ground for that one. Cobb keeping Rainiers hit live, but puts it right into the net like we've been saying. Lewis to serve again. Forceful serve. Depew able to handle it though. As Rose gets that one down, as Rainier and Dick couldn't quite get a hold of that one. Audria Mallers in the game for Katie Depew now. Vakala with the serve. Rainier slams that one home, and she seems to be a presence down low for the Eagles. (19-10), Eagles on top of the Foresters. Cruz back with the serve. Cruz with a nice dig. Mallory's going strong on that left side. It's not there. Sterling just going to hit that one over. Beaver tries the same, but that one's not there either. Bodies going everywhere. We've seen a long rally now as Mallers finally hits that one out. Good communication there by the Eagles, calling it out and letting that one go. And that's why they have a 10-point lead in this set. Beaver puts that one right in the sweet spot for the Foresters. Now we'll see.
Maybe that'll just spark a comeback here for the Foresters.
Hubby and Gurwell enter for Beaver and Pizzo as normal. Hubby gets this one over the net. Sterling with a hard slam. They're going to say that Mallers touched the net anyway. Point going to the Eagles. Jesse Bartlow, the 5'5" senior, back to serve now for the Eagles. Rose tries to tip that one over, and it is successful. Bartlow going to the ground, but it's not there. Cruz coming in for Rose for the Foresters. Cobb with the serve. Nice hard serve. And Marlowe get denied at the net. Hubby keeps Purcell's spike alive. Bartlow slams that one right into the net. As we see the Foresters chipping away at the Eagles' lead, down 8 now in this second set. Parcell slams that one right in between Vakala and Cobb. Good point there for the Eagles. Now we'll see. And Haley Pendleton back to serve now. Mallers gets that one down and in. Bartlow can't keep that one alive. As Mallers will exit, Depew will enter for her. We'll see Sterling come in for Bartlow. Nice block in the net by Vakala. Depew and Cobb can't quite handle that one as the Eagles are up 23-14, 2 points away from taking this second set. Downs with the serve now. Cruz going hard from that left side. It's not there. Nice block by Gurwell at the net. Cobb with a nice dig. Cruz hits that one right into the net to make it set point now for the Asbury Eagles. They lead 24-14. Downs with the serve. Hubby going to that left side to Gurwell, and they're gonna call it in. The Forest is not going away quietly in this second set. So we see Beaver and Pizzo coming in for Gurwell and Hubby. Pizzo with the serve. Barlow sets up Rainier. Cruz can't handle that. And that will be the set as the Asbury Eagles take that one 25-15. They hold a 2-set lead over the Huntington University Foresters. I'm Logan Hunt, and this is Cody Smith. We'll be back with this third set of action here from Platt Arena. This is FDN Sports on the Forster Digital Network. Welcome back to Platt Arena here on the Forster Digital Network. This is the Huntington University Lady Foresters taking on the Asbury University Eagles from Kentucky. And so far, Asbury has had the best of the Foresters. They lead this 2-0, taking both sets 25-15. Cody, what would you like to see out of the Foresters in this third set?
Well, I would just like to see mostly execution and just try to get the momentum back on their side to get back into this game.
We've seen a powerful front for the Eagles so far as Rainier has exerted her will upon the Foresters so far. It seems like everything she touches, she slams it home. And now we're getting ready to go as we will see Lindsay Kurz, the senior, back to serve for the Eagles to start this third set. Beaver falls into the net right onto the leg of Hillary Dick for the Eagles. The ladies look to be all right. At that point goes to the Eagles. Just a bit of miscommunication there. So troubles continue for the Foresters. Eagles taking the first point of the set. Cruz gets that one to drop on the left side. They're going to say that there was connection there. Cruz very strong from that left side. And just like that, Madeline Morris answers with a slam of her own for the Eagles.
seems like the Eagles just have an answer for everything the Foresters are doing.
It seems like they're flying through the forest with ease. Maddie Lewis gonna serve now for the Eagles. Pizzo gets it to Beaver. Not quite there. Rose with a strong slam. Somehow the Eagles keeping it alive. McCullough tried her luck on the outside, gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point going to the Foresters. Audrey Mallers now will enter the game for Katie Depew and Huntington. As now we're good to go. McCullough with the serve. Just sneaks that one in. Great serve. And a great slam home there by Dick and the Eagles. Now we'll see Rainier and Downs come out. And for them will be Cruz and Purcell for the Eagles. Eagles hold the slight advantage early in this third set. Rose able to slip that one through the defense. Give the Foresters another point. We'll see Hubby and Gurwell enter the game. Out will be Beaver and Pizzo. And Hubby can't quite get the ball over the net.
Seems pretty problematic for the Foresters thus far in the first two sets. Just can't get the ball over the net.
That's
leaving many points on the board, many points.
That's twice now we've seen Emily Hubby not quite get it over on her serve. She looks very mad at herself. She's gonna get it going here with a nice set to Mallers as Mallers slams that one in from the opposite side. And now we'll see Cobb serving it off for the Foresters. Moreland with a nice little tip over there for the Eagles. Hit it in no man's land on the Foresters defense. We'll see Sterling with the serve now. Hubby does a great job keeping that alive to Cruz as Cruz slams it home on that left side. Depew now enter the game for Mallers. Block of the net, can't quite keep it on the other side there for Gurwell and Cruz. That point gonna go now to the Eagles. We'll see Downs now with the serve. Cobb can't quite handle that, but Depew's there to save her. Hubby just gets that one over to live to fight another day. Eagles able to slam that one down. Cobb can't quite handle that one, as we saw a great game out of Cobb last night against Grace College. Just looking to do the same here tonight. Hubby going opposite side to Gurwell. Handled by Bartlow, though. Cobb saving that one. Cruz goes hard on that left side, hits that one out of bounds. Couldn't quite find a pair of hands.
Hustle just wasn't enough on that play.
You're right, Cody. Foresters couldn't quite get that ball up. As we've seen the Eagles soaring so far through this third set, leading 9-5. Nice play here by the Foresters. Cruz able to slam that one on the left side. Seems to be the go-to play so far, as we'll see Hubby and Gurwell exit, and for them will be Beaver and Pizzo.
All right, Logan, let's see if we can get back in this game today.
Great hit there by Rainier. She's able to hit into the sweet spot of the defense. Have a few substitution changes going on now for both teams. Lindsey Kerr's gonna serve it away for the Eagles. Nice block the net there by Beaver. Nice dig there by Cruz. Cruz going on that left side again. It's not quite there. Cobb making a diving effort, but to no avail. Couldn't find a pair of Forster hands. Gers with the serve. Beaver with a hard slam there. Nothing you can do about that if you are the Eagles, but watch. We'll see Rose come in now for Cobb. Eagles lead 11-7 over the Foresters. And Rainier answers with a spike of her own. Almost the exact same play we just saw the Foresters execute.
We've seen it before, Logan. Asbury just has all the answers thus far.
Rose goes hard on that left side. And that one grabs the back line for the Foresters. Maller's into the game for Depew now. Medic with the serve, and that one hits the net. Seen that 3 times tonight.
Seems pretty problematic for the Forcers today.
Very problematic, Cody. Halfway through this third set, Eagles lead 13-8 over the Huntington University Foresters. We'll see Cruz back to serve. Nice save there by Rose. Good communication here by Asbury. Piezo going opposite side to Mallers. Good dig by Lewis. Nice block by Rose right at the net. Long rally so far. And Cobb gets a hand on it, but Huntington couldn't quite keep their hands on this. Cobb was the only one. So now we have a timeout called by Coach Settle and the Huntington University Foresters. They find themselves down 14-8 in this third set. Cody, what do you think the Foresters need to do in order to keep their hopes alive in this game?
First off, I would just say just try to keep executing and getting the ball over the net, try to keep the momentum on their side, and just pull back in this game.
Foresters definitely need to pull themselves back in this game, and this is a young Forester squad. They only have 2 seniors on the team, only 2 juniors, and they have about 7 freshmen on the squad.
A lot of youth on this Forester team.
A lot of youth. Someone needs to step up and pull forward for this Huntington University squad. There are 6 seniors on the Eagles, and it's definitely showing. The Eagles have a lot of size up front that the Foresters have been dealing with all morning long. And so the Eagles, you can say, are just dominating so far, and for a good reason.
Just down by 6 in this set, still manageable to get back in this.
Cruz gets that one over. Going to Rose now on the left side. And they're going to call that one in as it tags the back line. Point going to the Foresters. And that's Brittany Rose, the senior, like we said, stepping up and taking leadership. Gurwell will enter the game now for Pizzo. Beaver back to serve now. We don't see this too often. Cobb going to the ground on that one. Rose sneaks it into the middle. 2 straight points by Brittany Rose, and the Foresters chipping away at the Eagles' lead. Beaver with the serve. Stuffed at the net here. Gurwell tipping that one over. Nice job going to the ground there for the Eagles. Rose again on that left side, and she gets that one in. And all of a sudden, this Forester squad is just electrified.
Teams have the momentum on their side, Logan.
Right out of the timeout, we've seen it numerous times before. The Foresters come back with a spark, and this time it's Brittany Rose doing it all by herself. Nice block there by Gurwell at the net. Beaver going opposite side to Mallers. And that one just goes out of bounds. That point going to the Eagles. Now we'll see Emily Hubby come in now for Josie Beaver. Jesse Bartlow now to serve for the Asbury Eagles. Hubby just keeping that one alive. Going to left side to Rose. Rose this time hits it into the net. Bartlow with the serve again. Hubby going opposite side to Mallers. Nice block net there by Moreland and the Eagles. Rose slips that one into the center of the defense. And she will get a well-deserved X again. 4 straight points for the Foresters. Cruz coming in for her. Kate Cobb back to serve for the Foresters, down 4. Fantastic serve there by Cobb. And that leads to a point for the Foresters. They're only down now by a couple.
Foresters just can't, they just won't go away. They're sticking with it.
And we see this fight out of the Foresters all the time. They go down, but they will never go out. They will not roll over and let the team take it. With Foresters down 3 now in this third set. Must win to keep it going. We've seen great play out of Brittany Rose, the senior, like we said, stepping up, taking senior leadership. We saw Coach Settle go a little taller in her lineup, opting to put Josie Beaver in the back, keeping Medic back there. What do you think of that call by Coach Settle?
I think she's trying to match the size of Asbury there. She's trying to match the size and just try to stop the bleeding there a little bit.
I definitely agree with you on that one, Cody. As coming out of this timeout, the Foresters are going to look to try to get themselves on another run, maybe tie this game up.
Or potentially take the lead there.
Yeah. So
take the set here.
Foresters have to win 3 straight sets to take this game. Well, right now you have to focus on it 1 set at a time. It's Cobb going to be back to serve now for the Foresters. Moreland with a great spike of her own, and the Eagles answer with a strong hit. Sarah Sterling now will serve for Asbury. Cruz can't keep that one down on the left side. Nice block there by Gurwell at the net. Gets a hand on it again. It's not quite there. Gurwell hitting that one out. They're asking for a tip, but it's not there. That point's going to the Eagles. Sterling again with the serve. Hubby goes opposite side to Mallers. Good dig there by the Eagles, keeping it alive. Cruz on that left side. Sterling reads it beautifully. Mallers goes to Hubby. Hubby going to Gurwell. And Bartlow can't handle that one, as that point will go to the Foresters. As we see Depew entering now for Audrey Mallers and the Foresters. Depew back to serve. Cobb and Depew both diving for that ball. Nothing you can do about that. Great spike there by the Eagles.
Looks like miscommunication got the Foresters on that one, Logan.
As now we see Alyssa Downs serving. Up goes opposite side to Gurwell. Wasn't quite ready for it, but gets it over. Cobb able to get underneath Rainier's hit. Cobb with a nice dig there. Cruz gets that one over for the Foresters. Nice block there at the net by Gurwell. And that has to be the first time tonight I've seen Allison Rainier get blocked at the net. The Foresters may have found something that worked as Hubby and Gurwell exit. In for them will be Beaver and Pizzo. Eagles lead 19-15 over the Foresters in this third set.
Still a manageable game here for the Foresters, Logan.
Good strong slam there by Madeline Morse and the Eagles. The Eagles find themselves 5 points away from taking this game. Cruz with the serve. Rayner with the good block there on Beaver. And Rayner again gets that one down right into the hands of Beaver, but can't quite handle it. Point going to the Eagles. Cobb with good communication there. Cruz and Cobb can't quite communicate on that one. That one will go out of bounds. Point going to the Eagles, and the Eagles starting to pull away with this one. They're up 22-15 now. Cruz with the serve. Depew with a great dig. Pizzo giving it alive to Cruz on that left side. But Rayner's there for the Eagles. Beaver gets her hand on Rainier's spike, but goes right down, drops down on the Forester side. And that point goes to the Eagles, as now Coach Settle will call a timeout for the Foresters. She sees her ladies down 23-15, 2 points away from losing this game. If you're Coach Settle in this timeout, Cody, do you think they're already looking forward to the next game, or are they still going to try to claw back into this one?
I think they're still going to try to climb back in this one. Maybe go to that big lineup again to match the height of Asbury and stop the bleeding to get back in this one.
I say we've seen a terrific play out of the Asbury Eagles, in particular Allison Rainier, especially in these last 7 points. Rainier's been all over the place. The Foresters haven't had an answer for her all night. And you got to think that her name was brought up in the scattering report. Not much you can do when you have a lady on the other side, 6'1", long wingspan, and just can exert her will as a senior. The Foresters, though, did come out of their last time out with Brittany Rose with 4 straight points. You wonder if you can see that again out of the Foresters. Not too much time left, but they're going to try to claw their way back in. as we'll see Kurz coming with the serve now for the Eagles. Beaver with a hard smack right into the hands of Downs. He can't handle it. So now we'll see Rose coming in for Kate Cobb. Cruz with the serve. And that one will go out of bounds. Bad set there for the Eagles, and 2 straight points now for the Foresters. They found themselves down 6 late in this third set. And Rainier again on that left side seems to be unstoppable. She throws that one down to give the Eagles game point, set point.
There you have it again. Asbury just answered it again.
Maddie Lewis serving for game point. Good communication by the Foresters. They're gonna call Rose hitting the net. And that will be game, set, match for the Foresters, giving the Asbury Eagles a win and the opening win of this tournament. The Huntington University Lady Foresters will be playing later today at 1 o'clock. Make sure you stay tuned. It'll be myself and Cody Smith here on the call. Once again, this is FDN Sports on the Forster Digital Network.